Hey everybody, it's Dr. Warren Kalkstein and student Dr. Antoine Wright. Welcome back to Kalkstein Chiropractic and the top 20 most common injuries and complaints with athletes. Today's episode is all about how to strengthen your back with these simple 4 exercises that we're going to show you. Now, athletes that suffer from low back discomfort, when they get that low back discomfort taken care of, or their upper back discomfort taken care of, it's important to strengthen the back to help reduce the amount of discomfort or pain that they can have in whatever sport or event that they're playing. So endurance in the muscles of your spine and strengthening your back is extremely important because it is such an important tool for being athletic. Having a strong back can make you a very dynamic athlete. So Antoine, we're going to be going over some of those exercises. You ready to get started?
Yep, I sure am.
All right.
Alrighty,
Antoine's back is strong.
You want me to?
No, you show me. Go ahead and tell me what you want me to do today.
Alrighty, I want you to come on down here. We're gonna go on all 4s.
Okay.
This is gonna be called the cat camel.
So we're starting with not necessarily an exercise to get your muscles stronger, but more so to be dynamic and be able to move. It's going to be our movement prep. And we've talked about that paradigm in previous videos about getting a foundation of good mobility, then working in some stability exercises, and then boom, packing on some strength. So this is the first step, right? Is good mobility.
Yes, sir. So what we're gonna do, he's gonna be on his knees and hands. I wanna make sure his hands are underneath his shoulders so he can stack these shoulders. And he's in a good position right here. So what we're gonna do from this position, as you guys know, if you rub a cat on their back arches, and then we're gonna, so he's gonna get as high as he can, getting as much thoracic flexion in there as he can, and then he's gonna sink on down, drive that butt back, bring that head on up, and get as much extension here as possible. Got a little cavitation there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna take a breath in, get up as far as he can. Awesome there. Sink on down nice and slow. Great job, and you see the way that he's controlling that motion. So we're working on mobility and flexibility up in the T-spine right now. Great job.
So how many times should I be doing that?
You should do that 5 to 10 times, about twice a day.
Yeah, twice a day, especially if you want to continue to strengthen your back. And I like to just kind of set a timer, 2 minutes instead of counting in your head for that first time. Just kind of get into a flow of good mobility and just feel that motion in the back and get a better sense of awareness for your spine. Okay, it's really healthy.
Alrighty. For 2, we're gonna go ahead and do some Superman. So I'm gonna have you go flat on your stomach for me. Alrighty, and what this is gonna be doing is strengthening his lumbar spine here, his erectors in here. So what he's gonna do is exactly how it sounds. I'll get down and do it with him. So what I'm gonna have you do, now that we got our arms out, we're gonna have our head flat. And what we're gonna do is simultaneously bring our hands up in addition to bringing our feet up behind us. And we're gonna come back down and relax. You wanna hold for like 2 to 5 seconds at the top. That's where you're getting the majority of your work in. Getting that nice arch there. And coming back down.
All right, let me give that a shot.
Alrighty, so we should see this part of his shirt activate when he's coming on up. So whenever you're ready, as you can see, his muscles right here, those erector spinae group are activated, as well as some of that muscular area in the glutes. Take a breath in and out, come on up, hold at the top for about 2 to 3 seconds. Awesome there. And back down. And as always, he's breathing throughout these motions. No need to hold your breath throughout them. Great job.
Woo!
Getting a sweat in? I just got a sweat in.
I'm telling you, that's a good exercise. All right, so back extension. That's the first exercise, that first stability exercise that we're working on. What's the third one?
The third one we're gonna do is the single leg bridge.
Okay.
This is a challenging exercise. I'm gonna perform it wrong first. So what we're gonna do, one leg's gonna be fully extended, the other leg's gonna be bent. You're gonna get your arms flat by your side. So what we're gonna do is we're hip hinging on up here. So coming up, contracting those glutes. You wanna maintain a level pelvis. You don't wanna necessarily rock or dip. If it is hard.
Good job, Antoine. Hey, let me just cut you off. real quick. So show me what to do right, show me what to do wrong, and then teach my brain again, show me what to do right. Okay, so show me right.
Okay, so right, this position right here, we want to hip up. There's going to be no rocking in my hips. I'm breathing throughout this motion.
Got it.
And we're coming back down.
Good.
Show you wrong?
Show me wrong.
Alrighty, so wrong would be coming up. If you don't have the stability, you could dip on this side. You can necessarily dip or rock. We don't want any shifting of the pelvis. It should be straight up off the ground.
Show me right. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it with my other leg so you can see this left leg, and Antoine's going to be coaching me. So this is a single leg bridge. The hips are really what are firing, as well as the low back muscles. This helps support your spine and your back, gets your back a lot stronger. If this is too challenging, put both feet down and just bridge up, and then work your way into one leg down at a time, okay? So the top leg, I like to say it like this, and Antoine did a good job of demonstrating, is line the knees up here, okay? And keep the knees lined up, and then keep your legs straight, okay? From that position, you drive off this down leg, and then you control the weight coming down here. And you can start in this position, come up. I'm going to show you wrong. Give it a little dance. And then I'm going to show you right.
Yep, come on up. Awesome, and there's no rocking of those hips side to side. And as you can see, his low back, core, and those glutes are getting engaged throughout that motion.
Yeah, I would say hip dipping is one thing that people do incorrectly there. And then the next thing that they do is they overextend from their spine. I want it to come up I want your hips and your low back to come up as a unit, as one straight line, okay? And then control down one straight line, okay?
Yep.
Awesome. Let's 10 each leg, 2 times a day, or if you're at this level, 10 total with good control. Let me show you good form there. So I breathe in, my stomach is engaged as I breathe in with my diaphragm. I exhale, and I breathe in on the way down. Good control, and I relax. 10 of those twice a day. Okay, next exercise.
Next exercise, we're gonna do a deadlift with resistance bands.
All right.
So
we're on our feet now, huh?
We're on our feet. So what we're gonna do, like before, we're gonna go ahead and step in the third band here. We're gonna bend down, getting a good athletic stance. We're gonna set our tension by pulling closer in on the third band. So if you don't want too much tension, you can start here. A lot of tension is gonna be as you get closer to your feet. So I'm gonna turn to the side, that way you can see me come up. So you're gonna wanna hip hinge back, get that spine neutral, head neutral. And the motion should not come from your hips first, it should come from your spine. So what we're gonna do is lift up in the spine here. And at the end, that squeeze is where a lot of that motion and a lot of that strengthening comes from. We're gonna get back in that powerful, explosive stance. Come on up. And now we're gonna have Dr. Warren perform that for us.
Right on.
And a good part is to control that motion, and there's no need to explode through as quick as possible. We want to get that concentric and eccentric portion.
Yeah, exactly. So when you come down to this position, I want you to think athletic like a linebacker, okay? So when Ray Lewis gets into his position to tackle someone, he's here and he's ready to explode, right? Same with you guys. When you're in this position, this is the starting position, and then I just want you to tower your chest down just a little bit. Grab onto that band. Good support through the legs, and then I want you to think about bringing your belly button up and thrusting it forward. So I want to squeeze at the top. Here, squeeze at the top, and then control on the way down. Nice and easy. So it's linebacker mode with the chest going down. Extend up, squeeze at the top. Cool?
Yep. Great
All right.
job.
So you could do those twice a day. Get that band that we showed you last week with the rows, right? Just strap them underneath your feet. You're just doing a hip hinge motion instead. And then those exercises are great for strengthening the back. If you have any questions or comments about the exercises we've showed you, just shoot us a question. Yeah, we're happy to help you out. Cool?
Yep, cool.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I hope these videos are helping you guys. I hope you're taking these exercises and you're practicing them daily. Now make sure you're getting your rest. We've talked about this in the past, right? A regular routine of exercise is really healthy, but also making sure that you are resting adequately for how much you're doing, okay? So if you're feeling pretty sore, take a rest day. Make sure you're eating well. Nutrition is so important for your recovery as an athlete. Make sure you're getting good quality sleep, that you're turning down the volume, turning off the TV, after 8 o'clock, getting good, wholesome sleep, because that's going to help you get stronger the next day. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying. See you next week.
See you next week.